on two legs, okay? Some are like tanks, okay? You've got flying robots, which are very much like helicopters, okay? You've got submersible, which look like fish, okay? Robots essentially, like I said, mean different things to many different people, okay? And I'm gonna try and show you the different kinds of robots and the hopes of essentially teaching you that it's all really up to your imagination, okay? Your imagination, if you can think it up, that's what a robot can be. Move on to the next, please. What are they good for? Killing? That's a bad idea. But it's one that Hollywood essentially comes up with all the time. Think of Terminator, right?
Huh?
Alright. When was the last time you saw a robot actually do something good for anybody? Okay, you tell me.
In this movie when he went up to space and he sort of helped humans go into this world. Yeah.
And what was the movie called?
Space Invaders. What? E.T. It was like an
Okay, let me try someone else. Huh? Wally? Wally was an awesome robot. Wally was an awesome robot. And did you know that based off of that movie, somebody actually created a Wally robot? Oh yeah. I'll show it to you. Well, he didn't go to Mars. He's here on Earth. Actually, he goes Wally, and he comes up to you and he greets you and he says, "Hi, how are you?" You know, and he spins his head around. He's a tractor or a tank-based robot. Okay, he's not bipedal or anything like that. He doesn't walk on two legs, does he? Nope. No. All right. Well, that's how we kind of differentiate between the different robots that there are.
Take a picture.
Okay. Some of the other things that robots can help with are things like providing medical care.
Defeating the bad guy.
Defeating the bad guy. What else can robots be used for? Come on, we haven't heard anything from the teenage crowd.
Yeah.
Really assist people in dangerous environments.
Oh, okay. Read my screen, why don't you?
How about vacuum the
You're
floor?
right, though. Cleaning, exactly. One thing all parents wish their children would do. Okay.
I clean.
Hey, very good. I'm not accusing anybody of not clean.
They can help you take out the trash.
I know, my best thing, okay? I love it when a robot takes the trash out for me. We can also get robots to fix things. We can also get robots to actually build themselves, okay? That's right, we can have robots build themselves.
Yeah, like robots building cars.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Exactly. You see that robot that's behind you right there? That boxy shaped robot? This thing right here says MakerBot. This actually builds other robots that make itself. Okay? This robot actually makes itself. Okay? And the way it does that is basically what this is all about. How does it do that?
Okay, now I know how.
Now you're starting to follow. Follow behind or follow forward?
I'm just listening because I don't know what to go.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about robots that keep us entertained?
Yeah.
All right. Exactly. Have you guys been to Disney?
No. Yes.
Yes? Okay, raise their hands. Who's been to Disney?
Yay.
All right, just about everybody in this room, okay? And during that time, did you see any robots at Disney?
No.
No? You don't think you saw any robots? Well, let me ask you this. Did you go on any rides? What did you see? What did you see? Which robots?
I saw a robot that looked like a trash can.
A robot that looked like a trash can. And did it run around and open up its lid and you threw trash in there? Well, that's a cleaning robot, right? That's an awesome robot. I love that. Picks up trash for me. What other? What else?
Some robots and some guys. I don't know. I know a ride where there's lots of robots.
All right, give me an example.
Star Tours.
Star Tours. You are so right. Okay. You are so right. And have any of you been on Small World? It's a small world.
No.
No, but you've heard about it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've been on
Star
that.
Wars is so much cooler. I know. I understand.
Small world
Thank
is
you. I have a
stupid.
song stuck in my head now.
Oh, you're welcome then.
Yay! You made
made
it.
But robots, but there are robots that keep us entertained as well. Please move on.
The TV.
Yeah, robots on TV. All right.
Sorry, my bad.
How do we create one?
Hold on. Is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is that the next slide or what?
Killing.
Yeah,
Killing.
Bad.
Okay, killing's bad. But how do we create one? Okay. Any ideas on how to create a robot?
Just give out to me.
Chords.
Chords.
And electricity.
By using our brains to evolve.
Oh, now you're taking her side of things and reading from the screen. All right, teenagers, what do you gotta say?
I already answered.
Liz? All right, the girl with no name behind you.
Bethany.
Bethany.
Coding.
Coding? Okay. All right. Well, the point of the matter is that you use all of these things in order to create a robot. You'll even you'll even look at people's actions, the way they walk, the way they talk. All right, what do you guys?
Can use a bunch of metal to build.
That's right. We can do an endoskeleton. We can do an exoskeleton. Okay. What is endoskeleton and what does exoskeleton mean? Who knows?
An exoskeleton is a skeleton on the outside, and an endoskeleton is a skeleton on
Okay. Now, the skeleton that's inside my body. Okay.
endoskeleton.
That's an endoskeleton, right? But what is an example of an exoskeleton?
A bug.
Very
a
good.
cicada.
Very good. Lobsters. What?
A crab.
Excellent. Crabs. Exactly. And essentially what we can do is we can model our robots, okay, based on what we're trying to get it to do off of different biological sources. Biological sources meaning things that exist in nature. Okay? There's one task that we're going to have our robot do, okay? But there's many different ways in which we can do that too. Okay? If I walk to where it says USR, I can walk this way, right? Or I can just walk directly to it, right? Like this. Okay? I can also walk backwards. Alright? But the point of the matter is, there's many ways to get to USR. Okay?
Upstage right.
Upstage right?
Yeah,
Oh, well-
USR is. Yeah.
Alright, upstage right. Well, there you go. Okay? And these are the same kind of commands that you're essentially going to be using. These are the same kind of techniques that you're going to be using when you build your robot. Okay? But you're going to have to essentially tell it exactly what to do. Okay? Can you tell me what you did this morning? Can any of you tell me
It's
what
so
you did this morning when you first woke up? What'd you do?
I just stood up.
You just stood up. Okay, well that's good. What did you do before you stood up?
I opened my eyes.
Very good. Okay. And what were you doing before you opened up your eyes?
Sleeping.
Very good. Okay. Robots follow the same actions, okay, but it's a step-by-step, one thing at a time process, okay? So when I tell the robot to blow this whistle, okay, which this is a prize, by the way, which you guys will have an opportunity to win. I want you to pass this whistle around, okay, and look it over and tell me what the difference is between this whistle and any other whistle that you've seen, okay? But the point of the matter is, when I lift that whistle up to my face, okay, I'm doing multiple actions. My brain is telling my limbs, okay, first, this is what we're going to do. My body preps itself in order to make this happen. And I bring the whistle up to my face. And then what do?
Blow into
I
it.
blow, exactly, okay? But when you build a robot, you have to do this step by step by step by step, okay? One goal, many ways to achieve this. Move on, please.
I can't find any difference.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
I can find the difference.
I can find a little bit.
Did I?
No, you're fine. This is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I go into who I am.
Okay.
I speak.
So, who am I? Okay?
Michael B. Ferber.
Michael B. Ferber, very good. Okay? I am a robot.
No.
Nice to meet you. Alright? Not really. My name is Michael B. Ferber. I, like you guys, okay, I'm curious about the world around me, okay, and what we can achieve with robots, okay? I think about things every day on how they work. I take them apart, I disassemble them, I destroy them, I create them, I build them, okay? Very, very basic things, okay? Now, I work for a company that does a lot of technology type things, okay? The company is essentially a data center which stores much of the world's data inside it, okay? So, the company is called NDT Host. Thank you. Okay, I passed this around. What did you notice that was different about this whistle? What?
There was a little jingle in it, and I don't normally hear that.
There already is. There's always.
No, not to me. And it was bigger than I've seen one, and it was just a little bit different texture.
That's right, different texture. What did you notice?
It was different texture and it felt like it had been molded. Like, well, I knew it was molded because everything is molded. Well, not everything is molded, but
Well, we'll get back to that. I wanna hear what she has to say.
I'm pretty sure you already said it.
Okay.
At the beginning, you said it was made by a 3D printer,
Yes.
and
You're so
you
right.
can see because it's like texture.
yeah.
It's different that way,
look
isn't it?
normal.
Yes.
You notice that it didn't have any seams to it either, where you could open it
Oh
up,
yeah.
right?
That too. Well,
I was looking for the lines.
And you
but-
said that it was molded, when in reality, this actually was printed on a single stream. Okay? Yeah. There is a stream of plastic, okay, a very long thread. Think of when you're looking at us. Anybody do any sewing? Okay?
I sometimes.
She makes clothes. I'm not.
So you make excellent clothes, right? You use thread, right?
She does. Yeah.
All right. Well, this in essence came from a single thread of plastic.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
That's right.
So they melt down the plastic.
Melt down the
Maybe
plastic?
not.
Meltdown. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is, one of these weekends, I will give you a demonstration on how that robot will print this whistle. And I will print a whistle for every single one of you. Okay? But today, I only have one whistle. All right? And I'm going to ask a question at the end, okay? And to see whether or not you're paying attention. And the first person to answer that question correctly gets this whistle. Okay? Very simple. Now, let me ask you this, okay? If I'm printing like this, okay, in a spiral fashion, how did I get something that rattles around in there?
You put you make the ball first and then put it inside and then cover it up.
That's one way of doing it. The way that I did it was I printed the ball at the same time that I printed the whistle, and it was attached to a small thread of plastic that was at the base of the whistle itself. And I took a knife and I broke it loose.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. All right, well, that's good. When you think along those lines, these are kind of the innovative approaches in order to create things like this. All right. Now, the data center, the stuff that I do for a living, okay, essentially stores data that operates satellites around the world. Does everybody know what a satellite is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what is a satellite?
The satellite, something that orbits.
That's right. And in our case, could we consider a satellite to be a robot?
Yes.
Good, very good. Let me ask you this. Do you know what the biggest robot of them all is?
Frankenstein?
Frankenstein? Think much bigger.
Not a
Think much bigger.
robot.
Come on. You've seen it go up over the years. Very good. A spaceship. The shuttle was the biggest robot. You want to come in? You want to come in? We're looking at last 5 minutes. No worries. Feel free to sit down. robots are the space shuttle was the most complex, largest robot on the planet up until its retirement. Okay? Now you can go see it in a museum. All right? And its sole purpose was to send people into outer space and bring them back. That's it. Okay? All right? So when you think of a robot, all right, they can be extremely big, can't they?
Yes.
All right? Think about this. When we look at the solar system, okay, and we've got Mars, we've got Jupiter, we've got Pluto, we've got Earth and stuff like that. Everything orbits around one another, right? All right? Isn't that another kind of robot? In a way? Doesn't it have sort of autonomous functions and stuff? It doesn't really think or anything like that. But it sort of orbits, okay? And it continues to do a task.
It's time to end.
Oh. Well, we will go ahead and end this for right now. Okay, I will get you guys to come back in if you're interested. All right.
Yeah, they could do that.
But right now you got to go with her and I guess spend 15 minutes at church.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you come back, I will